Just wanted to jump in. I want to do these little updates with you guys so we're not kind of just sitting here month in and month out if we don't have any news, which we don't right now. And it's one of those things, too, where if we don't have any news, I kind of want to do a video just to let you know that, hey, where I'm not ignoring you guys. There's just not anything happening. And really, there isn't right now with respect to Planet Coaster 2. We just don't know. Nothing's being said, nothing's being posted. And you know me, I'll even look up kind of like what Frontier's hiring for. We'll do trademark checks and stuff, but nothing is really grabbing my attention that indicates anything other than okay, we're getting into spring now. Hopefully, something gets said. The only bit of weirdness is, well, I mean, you can call it weirdness, you can call it like corporatism, whatever. But you remember back in October and kind of right before Christmas, kind of crappy, Frontier got rid of a bunch of their community managers. They got rid of some of their PR people. They just got rid of a bunch of people. They did a big clean out of like almost all of their community team. Well, like a week ago, they posted jobs for their community. Like they're looking for a community manager now. So, I know it's not totally weird. It kind of seems like even like Silver Fox was kind of chatting with me and Claire and Poison Blade. Like in Canada, you would almost like Silver Fox was like it's almost a two-sided coin. On one side of the coin, you have these former employees, which I think obviously now we're not under any type of non-disclosure agreement for being let go. You know how sometimes when a company lays you off or lets you go, they tip like sometimes they'll have you sign a bunch of crap saying you won't badmouth the company or you won't speak about the company for a certain amount of this time period. With the way that some of these old let go community managers are speaking, I don't think it's anything like that. But Silver Fox was talking about like as far as it's kind of weird. You almost wonder if in the UK if they have a wrongful dismissal type of kind of problem where they were let go, they were dismissed because the position was made redundant, but then less than 6 months later, less than 4 months later, the company is hiring for the job again. Now, of course, I'm not a lawyer, Silver Fox is, but we don't know kind of like the ins and outs and the agreements that these community managers signed with Frontier. And Frontier doesn't seem like the type of company that would willingly open themselves up to like lawsuits and stuff like that if they knew this wasn't okay. I don't just see them doing it if legal didn't give them the okay. But and I see kind of Claire's side of it too, just talking about it's just kind of weird how all of them are coming out and kind of bad mouthing Frontier now, particularly while they're looking for new jobs within the game industry. And a lot of these places probably scrub your social media when you're looking for a new job and stuff. So it just seems a little weird. Interesting. Like I don't want to take anybody's side. I mean, yeah, of like from an outward looking in, it does seem very crappy to fire somebody and then 4 months later post the job again. But we just don't know the reasoning behind that. We don't know if Frontier was way saddled down with people, i.e., they had way too many community managers that they didn't need. They trimmed all that, and now they're bringing back, kind of how they want it set up from a slimmed down perspective. But, a long story short, this did not give us any information about Planet Coaster 2. I'm sorry for going on that little rant, but that's just the most interesting news that has come out of this, that after all those redundancies, they are hiring new community managers and new PR people, literally as we speak. They're hiring a bunch of people for their Winnipeg studio. Remember, that's one of those game studios in Canada that Frontier bought a couple years ago, and it looks like they're hiring them up for a new RPG game or something. I don't think that studio has anything to do with creative management sims necessarily, like Frontier does. It looks like the creative management sim side of things will stay in house with Frontier developing it hands on. It doesn't look like that will be kind of dished out to an outside studio. I don't even remember what the name of that studio is, but they're based out of Canada, and Frontier outright owns them now. But yeah, it's just I comb this at least a couple times a week. I have some alerts set up on Google. Just that it kind of scans articles for me. Anything comes up about Planet Coaster 2, I get an email about it in the morning, and I can just skim through real quick and tell if it's anything we'd be interested in. But nothing. I have not come across anything that was worthwhile to be like, oh, wait a minute, let me jump in here and make a video. It's just we're at a little bit of a lag point right now, and going into, like we said, it's April 8th. I'm hoping maybe going into uh, May, we may hear more. I know they're hiring a procurement manager, like, to handle buying and selling stuff. That starts in May, and it's like a 12-month contract, which isn't too odd for procurement managers. You would think that, okay, well, are they going to be managing, having to negotiate contracts and buying stuff and like for a new CMS game? Are they gonna, make sure that whatever the new game is set up for the like summer game showcase? What's that one in Germany? Setting up Gamescom booths, trying to get the best prices on those negotiated. Those procurement positions that's a pretty important position. That's a lot of work goes into that. They usually start those procurement managers out at like $100,000 for that 12 months of work, like, $80,000 to $100,000 for your year of work. And some of them even make the position like available to come on full time, if it works out, if you do a good job and it works out. But just I'm just kind of grasping at straws here. And of course, if you guys have heard anything, if you've seen anything weird on Reddit, let me know. Send me a private DM. Let me know in the comments section down below. That's where a lot of these type of videos really take off, when you guys may have heard more information or come across a Discord that I'm not in. All of that stuff is super, super interesting. A lot of times what you guys will reach out and find for me, and we can make a video on it and get you a little shout out. But that's all I got, guys. I wanted to give you a little bit of an April update. If anything happens between now and the beginning of May, just know I've got my eyes on it. I know I'm not doing daily videos right now, but I'm sure your plate is going to be full of SDAN once all of this stuff really kicks off. So kind of just be patient on this, and we will just kind of keep our little tiny ears perched and ready, and trying to find any kind of information that we can. So yeah, let me know down below if you guys, like I said, if you have any info you'd like to pass on or any rumors you've heard. We are definitely looking for any type of speculation or anything you might have caught that has slipped by us. So yep, I'm SDan Wolf, and I'll catch you in the next video.